this is the thing. Because when I met you, you were broke. So why aren't you accustomed to that lifestyle? Because you were broke for 24 years. And you've been rich for 17 months.
So
how are you so accustomed? How did you acclimatize so quickly? What's good, guys?
What's good, girls?
We are inside SNG.
You know the vibes.
Episode 219, I believe.
Yes, sir.
And you are chilling with the man them.
The crew.
The crew, the
guys.
boys, the guys, the lads,
know.
the geezers, and the cants.
That's jokes.
It's your guys, J Money and Firelord Fwags are here with you today.
Yeah, man.
And guys, if you enjoy being here with us on a Monday, please join us on a Thursday. So quickly, just before we continue, pause the episode, head on over to patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs, and you're going to join us every Thursday. You're going to be a true cult baby.
Facts.
And you're going to... I'm burping, bro, because I just necked an entire monster. I think it was going to give me energy, but all it did is give me indigestion. £3 a month.
10p a day.
Run the P to S&G, and you're going to join the cult for real, for real.
Yes, sir, yes,
you're going to be chirps and tings over there.
Facts.
The chat is chatting over there.
Facts.
And you've got 3 years worth of content to catch up on.
Facts.
So please head on over patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs and get started today, guys.
Yeah,
if you are watching us on the U of Tubes, please like the video if you like the video.
Yep.
Again, chirps the ting in the comments. We need the breeding grounds, okay, for the S&G cult, the cult babies. I'm heading over to Ohio in the year 2023 or 4, log cabin in the woods, and it's just going to be vibes, white robes, and Yeezys.
It's currently being built.
Planning permission's been granted.
Yeah, man.
We already know the vibes.
Yeah,
we've already got the influence. We just need the size and the youths to indoctrinate so we can go on for generations to come.
Yes, sir.
So guys, subscribe to the channel. Notifications on.
Yeah, man.
Content's going to be contenting now.
Yeah,
We're going to be doing more and more and more.
A lot
and we
more.
want you guys to see everything, okay?
A lot more.
And finally, guys, if you are listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you like to listen to podcasts, please, from the bottom of our heart, please leave a nice review. Give us a star rating. 5 is preferable, but feel how you want to feel. I don't want to tell you how to live your life. We are free-thinking individuals in this room, and that's why we are the second best podcast on the planet.
Facts.
Guys, without any further... Wait, do you even have a fun fact?
It's the trash news that you were going to do that I said that's going to be my fun facts.
Let's do trash news with Firelord Fwags. Let me give him his introduction. So, guys, this guy I've known for 13 years. 13 arduous years, guys.
Arduous, wow.
When I met him, he had a pathetic little mustache and some weird thing on his chin. Now he has the beard of beards.
Come on.
My comrade.
Come on.
My silk, sexy, tall, dark, and handsome brethren. Fire,
Yes,
Lord Fwags.
Let's go.
Let's get into it. Before we get into it, random, real quick.
Yo.
Do you remember how old you were when you realized that tall, dark, and handsome didn't mean black?
That's actually one of my tweets I've got on my Hall of Fame.
Oh, swear.
Yeah. It was I'll come back to it. It's something along the lines of it was only yesterday that I realized when white people say tall, dark, and handsome, they meant Ben Affleck.
Bro, my whole life, literally until I was like 18.
Bro.
When people say, what's your type? Tall, dark, and handsome. I used to be like, let's
go.
The blacks are beloved. Why are people playing?
Yeah, because everyone says tall, dark, and handsome.
Everyone says tall, dark, and handsome. So obviously, everyone likes black guys.
But you meant Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but you actually just meant brown hair.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that dark? Dark is dark.
Don't enrage me. Don't enrage me.
And none of it meant black.
None of it.
None of it. Just white with brown hair.
Fucking hell.
That's dark.
Oh,
You're black. Yeah. Joey, there's a difference.
Wow.
Ben Affleck is tall, dark, and handsome.
You're black. Wow. Funny.
Mad.
Funny.
All right, trash news. What you got for us?
Trash news / fun fact of the day. Black Chyna is the top earning creator on OnlyFans after making a whopping $20 million per month in 2021. In 2021, American model and television personality Black Chyna was the top earning creator on OnlyFans with an estimated $20 million in blah, 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 blah. Actress and creator Bella Thorne ranked second with an estimated $11 million per month, and rapper Cardi B with $9.3 million in revenues on OnlyFans. I can't.
Is Bad Baby not in there either? Because I thought she raked it in.
I think that was maybe the year before. That could have been 2020.
Really?
Bad Baby?
Bad Baby's only like 19.
Oh yeah. True. It was last year.
It was definitely last year. We spoke about it not long ago.
Yeah, she racked up. She did rack up.
But I think hers was like a smaller period of time.
Maybe.
Might have been like in a day or a week or something like that.
Maybe. But she did. Yeah, that was a bit gross when we read that out. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a ute.
She is a ute.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but hey,
sus.
bag is a bag is a bag.
Bag is a bag is a bag. But 20 M's a month, I just can't believe that.
I'll tell you why I can't believe it. Because she's wearing headgear, sparring yachts.
Yachts. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
she's a liar. She's a liar and a cheat. So let's address the real situation here. What lies are they spinning and why are they spinning these lies?
I don't know what connection she has with the head of OnlyFans to the point where her people can talk to his people and be like, look, we need an influx here.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what kind of deal we can pattern, but we're going to say some shit and we need you to not deny it.
Yeah, we're going to say some outlandish shit. We need you to back it and stay quiet.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to lie.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up.
By shutting the fuck up means you're backing it. And that's okay with me.
Because we need to say that Black Chyna is the highest earner. Because Black Chyna is butters for one.
For one.
For two, she's old as dick.
For two.
For three, she scraps bitches in boxing rings.
Bro, that was the worst. We spoke about it probably like 2 months ago. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
It was literally the most horrific scene.
It was just silicone jiggling in a ring. Yeah. That's all it was.
And it was just the softest punches we've seen. And their temple was
like,
darting.
It was.
But I'm expected to believe she's making 20 M's a month.
OnlyFans. Impossible.
So she's making, what, 240 million a year?
Impossible. It's
240 million a year.
Are you a Kardashian? No.
So you're telling me in 5 years she's going to be a billionaire?
It's impossible. That's impossible because she's not relevant.
Yeah, bro.
She's not
she's any brer.
No disrespect to her, but you're not relevant. Like you're just not. I just feel like you said, it was an outlandish statement. They told one of her peoples told one of the OnlyFans peoples, listen, we're gonna say some shit. Chill, just firm it for a bit. I need to be relevant again because clearly the boxing thing I did a few months ago wasn't getting enough traction.
Tick over the way we thought it would.
What I thought was gonna happen was Black Chyna, we get another tick white thing. We're fighting in the ring. Traction. We're going to start our own female YouTube
Steam,
boxing thing.
Oil and friction.
And we go like, this is sexy. We're going to get traction. OnlyFans, we got a new thing for you. Clearly didn't work.
It was the least sexy thing I've ever seen.
Oh, bro.
It was the least sexy thing I've seen.
It probably got one view, which was me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I had to show it on here. And it was shocking. It was actually shocking. So the fact that people are trying to say, or she's trying to say, she's earning 20 M's a month.
Show me the receipts, fam.
Show us all the receipts.
Literally.
You are such a liar. It actually doesn't bode well with your ideals, brand. Your morals, your brand. You've got 2 kids to look after. You're out here lying like this.
It's
unfair on them.
You're fucking
lying. It's unfair on Tyga and it's unfair on Rob Kardashian because they don't need that stress.
You're not seeing child support from me.
Yeah.
If you're bringing in 20 M's a month, you think Tyga ain't bringing anywhere? Neither Tyga nor Rob are bringing anywhere near that.
Anywhere near
You're not seeing nothing from me. In fact, pay me something.
Run me my emotional support money because you've put me through the ringer.
Bro. Bella Thorne, I heard, was making racks on there.
I heard she was making racks on there as well. I can't remember how much. Obviously, you said it there, but I can't remember at the time how much.
Hers was like $1 million in the first day she went on there.
Yes, crazy.
Mad.
That's crazy.
Cardi B, I can see why she makes racks on there.
I can definitely see.
I would be so intrigued to see what's going on over there. Cardi B's up in there doing what?
Doing what exactly? But the thing is, OnlyFans wasn't intentionally or originally made for explicit content. It was just made for content.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why but musicians are on there as well. I feel like Tyga's on there. I think
Tyga's on there slinging dick,
but
bro.
There are other musicians on there that I've heard that aren't just doing sexual shit. They're just on there.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the time, to be fair, yes, you are right. But I don't think they went on there through their own fruition. I think OnlyFans paid them to go on there.
True. I've not thought about it that way.
Because Michael B. Jordan was on there before. And I know for a fact.
He's not slinging dick on there.
Michael B. Jordan ain't, running dick print on OnlyFans.
Nah,
so
he's not going to get any more movies after that.
And what content does anyone even want to see from Michael B. Jordan? Unless it is dick print, ain't no one trying to see nothing.
That's weird, man. That is very weird. But obviously this what's her name? Black Chyna. This Black Chyna thing obviously isn't true.
Yeah.
But would you?
If I feel like you're gonna ask me something, and if 20 M's is at the end of it, if the sentence you're about to ask me ends in for 20 million a month, the answer is yes.
That's not what I was gonna ask you.
Cool.
But I was going to say, if this failed, God forbid, if this podcast failed and you couldn't, because obviously you've got the neck tattoo now, remember?
Yeah.
This is, I'm not working for another nigger again, man.
Yeah.
Another nigger again tat. So you can't get an office job.
Yeah.
PT, no PT's hiring you. No gym's hiring you. You need to feed. You need to hunt. You need something. And you think, fuck it. OnlyFans. What's the limit? What content would you not do?
I would not involve another brer.
Okay.
But I'd probably do a little plug talk thing. Do you know what plug talk is?
The
podcast thing.
What's it? No jumper and his missus and linking to the plug. Yeah.
Adam 22 and Lean the plug.
Yeah. That they got it patterned.
They got it so patterned.
They've got it so patterned.
And you know what I hate? I saw a clip of it on Pornhub one time.
Facts.
On my general scrolling. And I saw it and I was like, oh, let me actually see.
Yeah.
And then I saw Adam banging this and he's got his little pot belly and he has his pipe is not even piping. And I'm like, this bro, man, he's rich as fuck.
He's got it patterned.
And he's got fat, skinny dick and he's living life,
got it
bro.
patterned.
And I was like, that's a real man right there, boy. That he don't give a fuck.
He's just got everything patterned.
Yeah, he's literally got everything patterned. But I'll try a little plug talk 2.0.
Okay. How would you pattern that? What would you...
Just blacked.
Okay.
Blacked talk.
Okay. Blacked talk. Okay.
Yeah. Caramel convos.
Yeah! Let's go.
Yeah, this
Galaxy.
Yeah. Caramel convos.
Let's go.
And then I would just have fireplaces everywhere and carpets.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's bare carpet, there's bare rugs, bare skin rug. That's it. Red room, red lighting.
Yeah.
Night mode.
Yeah. You're envisioning the whole thing now.
Night mode. 3 fireplaces. Yeah. Gang.
Yeah.
Night mode.
Yeah.
3 fireplaces.
Yeah.
A bare rug. And just me, just oiled. Oiled.
Yeah.
And then I'm laying like this with a porn star, and we're just talking intently. And I set the mic to just drop me a few decibels.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I just listen. I fucking listen.
It's a,
I'm like,
caramel convos. Yeah.
I understand. And we're not even talking sexy shit.
It's just general
We're getting
chit-chat.
deep. We're getting deep. This is a side to the porn star no one's ever seen before. And then we lips passionately.
Okay.
And then like I say, I go, and this is the end of the segment. This is at the end of every conversation. We ask our guests to find it in their heart to show me the love that our audience has for you. And I'll say, kiss me like you love me. Kiss me like you love me, Lena the Plug. Asa Akira, kiss me like you love me. And we lips.
Oh, say less.
We
jokes.
lips.
That's jokes.
And then I just get my fingers and... and everyone's like, oh
shit.
Oh, this got different.
Yeah.
Your boy's viral.
Yay.
Viral.
Fam, your inbox will be... Get me on the show.
Run me on the show now.
Get me on Caramel Convos
Caramel
tomorrow.
Convos. I need that. I need that. And you know your boy's got that heavy dick. So once they actually see it, they're like, raw. Raw. Yo.
Fuck, that was funny.
Caramel Convos is next.
Funny.
Yeah, that's how I'd have to pattern it.
Oh, shit. That's
I'd have
a
to
great
pattern it. But while I'm building that audience,
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, you're
I'm struggling.
you're fucking anything.
Yeah.
You're anything
The
that
first few guests are gonna be tragic.
Yeah, oh, they're going to be bottom of the barrel porn stars.
Yeah.
Porn stars that aren't even mainstream.
Not even mainstream.
Yeah,
And
they're amateur.
the first season of Caramel Convos,
Yeah.
these man think this Love Lips is a dare. Because these things are just
Yeah, they're just not
walking
Yeah.
hepatitis things.
Oh.
Heppy C's. We just got Heppy C's up in there.
Oh my goodness.
Scar tissue and hepatitis.
Oh my goodness.
And they're like, he's not gonna lips her like he loves her, surely.
Oh, he
and at
will
the
for
end
that-
of every
for that
episode,
bang buck, he will.
I lips the shit out of her.
Oh my God.
And they're like raw. And then we start building audience, and all it takes is one painting.
It does. All it takes is one pangers.
And then I lips her, and then my subs are through the
Yeah,
roof.
through the roof. Say less.
Through the roof.
How much would you charge on the minimum OnlyFans? On the tier 2?
Something. I'd charge enough. I think I'd charge like £7 a month.
Okay.
We're not throwing the content away.
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
just
yeah.
giving it away.
Yeah.
You got to pay for it.
Yeah.
But it's not top tier.
Yeah, it's not too much money.
It's not too much.
It's not too much money.
It's not too much because at the end of the day, like, you're signing up to a Brez OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what even is this?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Yeah,
really?
what are we actually looking for? But then once they tune in and they're just hearing like the crackle of wood burning,
True. And you just see a glass of wine.
I'm just swilling wine,
swinging red.
and there's just a ting giggling, and that
And the
lips at
titties
the
just-
end, yeah. And every 15 minutes, I just get a little bit closer to her, a little bit closer, and they're thinking he's gonna lips
He's
this
got a
bitch.
fucking lips. What's
He's
going-
got.
I'm
When
just-
is he
I'm
gonna
just
lips
sitting
her?
up, Yeah.
Fuck, when is he gonna lips her? Bro, they were there.
That's jokes.
Banger.
That's
They're a
jokes.
banger. And then they can't believe how quick I nut. That's the Bollywood twist.
I was not expecting you to say that.
That's the twist in the show.
Yeah.
That's the bit that when the guest comes in, they have to sign an NDA.
Yeah.
They have to sign an NDA and says you're not allowed to tell anyone how fast he nuts.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be a surprise.
Yeah. The
So
whole
we
thing's
get
a
him
build up.
sensual. You lips me like you love me. You get throat banged. Everything is thinking. They're thinking, is this porn or is this actual love?
Yeah.
Like, because I'm here.
Yeah.
And then they think they see the heavy dick. And then fam, I just bang. And then I just pull out. I'm like, I'll do that one. And she gasps.
Yeah.
I pull out and she thinks, what are you doing? And she looks and I'm soft. Soft soaked.
And you're just like,
And oh God.
oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And they're like, now what the fuck? And then all the lights turn on. And then the producer rushes her out.
Oh, thanks for that.
And I'm like, guys, that was episode 16 of Caramel Convos. Tune in next week. We've got this guest, Lisa Ann's up in here.
Oh my dear
And
days.
she won't believe how fast I nut.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. See you next week. And I've just got juice. Just Tropicana and we'll just... or a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
I'm squeezing it.
She won't believe.
She won't believe how fast I nut. And it just fades to black. And then here's...
Funniest scenario ever.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
James.
fam. That's what I do. I'm sure. I might do that. I mean, imagine talking and thinking, this sounds like money.
Bro, that good pattern.
This sounds like money.
Bro, you're apart from the 5 second nut, you're satisfying women. You're sitting there They're in a buff room.
Yeah.
Candles lit, fire going. You got this rug. They've got red wine on tap, white wine, whichever one they prefer.
Yeah, well, Sauvignon Blanc or Merlot. What is
tap. Whatever you want, you got it. I'm listening to you, babe.
Yeah. Oh, I'm listening intently.
I'm listening to you, and I'm giving it back.
Yeah.
I'm giving you advice. I'm giving you everything your man doesn't give you.
I'm repeating what you're saying, worded differently, to make it seem like I give a fuck.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm just spitting. And then I get closer and closer and closer. And then you pause. You turn to the camera. Now, the part of the show that you've all been waiting for. You lick your lips. You swallow spit. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah, everyone's listening.
Everyone's intense. He's like, even the audio listeners like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Is it still playing?
Is it still playing?
Silent?
It's silent. You look at your phone and it's still going.
6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're like,
rah. But you hear the crackling in the background, so you know something's well gone.
Yeah.
So, moment you've been waiting for. Lick your lips, swallow spit. You grab the back of her head, you scrunch it, you bring her close, and you just lips her.
Deep lips.
It's what you know the lips from what Michael Jackson video is that? Where they're in Egypt, and she's got the.
Do you remember the time?
Remember the time, and she lips and her neck falls back like this.
Oh yeah, fam.
She lips and her neck just droops back because she's engulfed in it.
You and me.
That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson videos and songs.
Yeah, bro. Eddie Murphy in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but back to the point. Yeah, lips of her neck droops back, droops all the way. She's engulfed, and you're just like, now it's time. And then, boom.
Heavy. It's like, oh my God.
She's like, oh my. And then you tell her, get comfortable.
Fam, get comfortable. It's going to be a ride.
Whichever position you want, get comfortable. Fam, she scurries to get her shit off. She scurries to get her shit off.
We haven't broken eye contact
eye contact once. Just. Oh, dear.
One pump. I'm squeezing the traps here.
Oh, dear.
Jesus Christ. Fall back out. Capri-Sun ready.
The producers have it on the table ready.
Here.
Ready.
And she's thinking, where did the Capri-Sun go from?
You drapes that.
Straight to the camera. Oh, God. Guys, thank you very much. That was episode 7 of Caramel Convos with Asa Akira. Next week, we've got Sarah J. And she won't believe how fast I know.
Face to
black.
Genius. That's the funniest thing we've said on this show. I promise you. Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck me.
Caramel Convos is a thing. I might have to TM that before I see, or else I have to cause it lawsuits. Man.
That is.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fucking
That's the ticket. That's the ticket.
Oh, that was hilarious. Thank you.
Right. I've got trash news.
Hit me.
It's this, you see this Ray J thing?
Oh, see. The thing is, right, I'll say my piece and I'll let you get onto this Ray J thing.
Yeah, go.
I've seen the Ray J thing, but I've not seen the Ray J thing because I've seen it pop up. I've seen, obviously, it's getting more traction about how Kris made him do it and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They signed 3 different things, or he had 3 different videos. But I've not invested any time to, like, actually watch the video. I've seen, like, little snippets. It's like, big man, we're talking about something that happened, 15, 16, 17 years ago.
Yeah,
Who
bro.
gives a fuck? Like, why now again?
Yeah,
it's
bro.
like they revive this every other year.
Literally.
What's the point?
Literally, bro. Like, I was hoping he was done with this noise when he released his earbuds. What are they called?
I forgot about those.
What are they? Raycons. These fucking Raycons. And he had all the YouTubers promoting his Raycons. And I was thinking, I think Ray J's making money here. And maybe he's done with this foolishness.
Yeah.
Because he's been bitter for years.
Years, bro. Yeah, it's been so
So
long.
she slopped your top on camera time ago,
And
bro.
it's the
Drop it.
deadest
It's the
porn
deadest thing. It's in black and white. It's
so
dead, bro. Stop
dead.
it.
It's years
no one
ago.
cares that you bang Kim Kardashian.
There was no HD. There was nothing back in it. It was dead, bro.
Pete Davidson bang Kim Kardashian. Just leave it, bro.
There's literally other Kim Kardashian news on right now. Like, who cares?
Yeah, literally, who cares? But yeah, so basically something happened where Kris Jenner went on a TV show. I can't remember what it was. It was like James Corden or it was on Saturn. But basically, she took a lie detector test with some brer. And one of the questions was something to do with, did you have anything to do with the release of the sex tape? And on a lie detector test, she said no. And it came back as true.
Okay.
Whereas Ray J's got receipts. So Ray J got vexed. Who cares? Don't know why. He got vexed and was like, my girl is going on national television on a lie detector test, lying, and he basically exposed the doctor that she used to take the test as or doctor or whatever, the technician or whoever took the test is like some fraudster, like renowned fraudster. So he exposed him for being a fraudster. And was like, oh, he had his private investigator's license taken off him. He's had this, he's had that. Like this guy is a liar, and this whole polygraph test was a fix. And I'm gonna prove it to you because here are documents with my signature on it, Kim's signature on it, and it was Kris's idea for us to release a sex tape, and she made us do it in three different locations, 3 times across 3 different locations, and she would pick the best one that she thought would go most viral, and then she released and she sold it. And I've got all the receipts, and he was actually just showing contracts and all that stuff. The thing with my man is, he ruined it. He could have kept it down to a 2-minute Insta Live.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 minutes or so.
It was like 35 minutes.
Oh, is it?
He's rambling.
Yeah, I think the snippet I saw on Twitter was 7 minutes, but I didn't click the video.
Yeah, bro, he's rambling.
Yeah, okay.
Rambling. There was one point where a fucking like bug or a moth like went on his phone or his face. He was chatting about it for like 4 minutes. Like, what was that? What even was that? And you're like, big man, get to the point.
Oh my goodness.
Ray J, drop it. You're embarrassing yourself.
You're
embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, that's it's just what's the like. I just don't understand why he would continue to do that to his own name. Like he's tarnishing himself.
Yeah, because he realized he doesn't have a name. He has nothing but this now.
True.
You're Brandy's brother and you fuck Kim Kardashian on camera. That's all you've got.
True.
And we thought the Raycons were a scapegoat, but you're still in this.
Do you remember the glasses he brought out that said they were indestructible?
I don't want to chat about this guy. This guy's a fool. This guy's a fool. Like, he's a fool. And, like, it's mad that, like, he seems like the guy who was either going to be an artist or a Nickelodeon actor. He was going to be like Kel. Or Arnez. Do you remember Arnez?
Yeah, from One on One.
From One on One. Or fucking Homeboy from That's So Raven, the Brer.
Yes.
He's one of them cats.
Yes.
He's one of them, man.
Arnez. That was a show.
He's moving like this, man, but he just happens to be a singer.
Yeah.
So these people just let him get away with it. But you're Nickelodeon, bro.
He is on Nickelodeon.
You're a Drake and Josh nigga.
Bro,
that's what you are.
That's
because you just chat shit.
If he literally had one wish, he would want all of these dreams to come true. Because he is begging it now.
Oh, he's begging it.
He's
been begging it. But like the only reason people were interested is because one, people think that he's narcissistic enough to believe that this thing's going viral because people actually give a fuck about Ray J. People are actually just interested because it proves that homegirl literally whored out her own daughter.
Facts.
Literally watched 3 videos of her own flesh and blood sucking dick and then sold it. Picked the best one and then sold it.
And then that's
for their family. Yeah, that's how their family
dynasty
was made.
Yeah, that's their dynasty.
Their dead dad and her sucking dick on camera. That is the Kardashian legacy. And that's why they're one of the they are the most famous family on planet Earth. All because their dad repped OJ and the daughter sucked dick on camera. That is why they are who they are. That's why fucking Kylie is a billionaire.
Yeah.
All because of that.
Yeah.
That's why their dad is fucking woman of the year.
Yeah.
All because of that.
Yeah.
That's why your sister stays getting cheated on.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Remains cheated on.
Yeah.
Because of that. All of you man are caked and rich and famous and have everything in the world.
Chloe will never learn.
Yeah. No matter how much lipo and surgery you have,
Chloe will never learn.
Don't rate you. They see you as the female Rob.
Fact.
You're the female Rob. And Courtney's just stush. Peng and stush. Man, I just don't have time for her.
Yeah.
She's so peng and stush.
She's not freeing it up like
you're
like
just
the sisters
for
are.
marriage and boredom. Man,
not
free from boredom.
You're not freeing up like your sister, so I don't want you.
Yeah. Get some surgery.
Yeah, get sight.
Yeah.
Entertain me.
Where's the silicone now? Silicone and sloppy top. That's what we were promised.
Hilarious.
But you're just at it with use and responsibilities.
Yeah. I don't need that.
Yeah, so they just run to Chloe Boy and she gives them the world and they laugh. And they're like, that was so easy. Do you know what I mean?
That was so easy that I'm probably going to run it back.
Yeah. That was so incredibly easy. I'm going to catch a jet to Mykonos now. From here.
Yeah.
Order me an Uber now. I've got hoes to see. Because this was embarrassingly easy.
Yeah, it was too easy. And I generally don't give a fuck about being caught in Mykonos with next gal because I actually like this one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. She means something to me.
She's actually banging. And I see myself with this one. Whereas for you, yeah, you've forgiven me how many times now?
Bro, the only time the public see you and I together is on TMZ.
Facts. With a little in the middle.
That's it.
Heartbreak.
That's
every
the
time.
only time anyone sees us together. But they see me with bitches I love.
All the time.
So let's just leave it.
Let's leave it.
And she actually does leave it, to be fair. She just gets on with her life and just sees the abuse and cries
Cracks
and continues.
on. Cracks
So I have to
on.
rate her, to be fair. But she doesn't learn. The thing is, I don't know what else there is to learn.
Yeah.
Because she patterns men.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She grew up as the ugly fat sister.
Yeah.
And she patterns men.
Yeah.
So she's probably just like, bro. Calm her.
Fuck.
Calm her.
Calm.
I deal with men.
Yeah.
And I get treated like so.
Yeah.
I get treated as such.
Fair. I hear you.
So if I don't want to get treated like this, I should get with someone who's gonna be gassed to be with me. There's plenty of men out there, but they're not men. They're not NFL players. They're not basketball players.
Yeah. Facts.
Tis what tis, bro.
Game of the game.
Game is the game.
That was funny.
Right. Have you got something? Or I've got.
You tell me. I can't
I've got an Am I the Arsehole?
Oh, hit me. Yeah, let's go.
And then you've got some trash news.
Yes.
Right. So, Am I the Arsehole? This is a very sexual episode today. I'm a woman and I have a high sex drive.
Okay.
I've been with my husband since I was 19 and we've been together 16 years. 16 years.
Fuck, man.
We had a kid when I was 22 and then 3 more, all 2 years apart. So they got 4 youths.
Yeah. 16 years.
From
19.
22 to what, 30? Jesus. I spent all of my 20s pregnant and nursing. I'm now 35. I have found myself and what I like when it comes to sex. And it couldn't have been more opposite than my husband. He wants little to nothing to do with me and turns me down 90% of the time.
Jesus. He's banging someone else.
Fam, let's continue. I've believed for the last 12 years that it was all my fault. I'm too fat. I'm not pretty enough. I've got stretch marks. He's also called me big and led me to believe this. Finally, we're in therapy only to find out he's asexual and it has nothing to do with me.
Oh.
I've been in therapy for 6 years because I've hated myself for so long, assuming he wouldn't bang me because of me. Mind you, I tried to be sexy. I asked for an open marriage and he said, fuck no. She said, I want to cheat bad. I want to cheat bad.
Oh my God.
I also want to stay married because we've got 4 kids and a really great relationship. But a lot of the time, it's like we're roommates. He hasn't gotten me off in 5+ years. I give him head every time in effort to get him to have more sex. I've done boudoir pics. I've told him exactly what I want and I've begged him to go down. I've begged him to go down to me.
Nah.
Nothing.
Nah.
He doesn't matter. He doesn't matter age. What? He doesn't matter. I don't understand what that means. I think it's he doesn't want or need sex and I need it like my next breath. If I cheat, it could ruin my life and my kid's life. If I don't, I will continue to never have my needs met. Am I the arsehole for wanting to... Yeah, basically, am I an arsehole for wanting to nut with someone other than my husband or my vibrator?
Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
So recap. They've been together basically forever.
Yeah.
They've got 4 kids, and she spent all of her 20s either popping out utes or giving them milk.
Yeah.
She's at the point now where they haven't had a ute in 5 years. But it's basically a brethren thing. He never wants to bang. She give him slops relentlessly in order to get something going.
Yeah.
And he just said, nah. Babes, I'm not about it. 90% of the time, he says, stop. 10% of the time, he's like, fine. 10% of the time, he's like, fine.
Fine.
Literally, fine.
Fuck's sake.
Because I just don't want to argue.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They've been in therapy. She thinks it's all because of her. She thinks she's fat and ugly and he just doesn't want nothing to do with it. He's gone to the therapist and says, it's not even a her thing. I just don't like sex, period. I never get horny. And she's like, rah. Okay, so it's not to do with me. I love him. He loves me. He's just not about this sex game. And I need something. So I turned to him and said, big man, no offense. If you're not about this sex game, and I am, let's try an open marriage thing.
Yeah.
I want to be with you. I love our family. I love our kids. But I just need to nut. So let me just go and nut, and then we'll just carry on. And man says, are you literally crazy? Are you literally crazy? If I'm not nutting, no one's nutting. That's what marriage is.
Yeah. Death do us
Yeah,
part.
literally, sickness and health.
Yeah.
Better or worse.
Yeah.
Death do us part.
This is worse, and we're sticking
yeah,
through
this
it.
is the worst. And this is a sickness.
You're gonna stay
Yeah,
with me.
And you're going to stay with me until one of us is dead. Open marriage.
My ass.
My ass. So she's like, rah, selfish.
Facts.
So she's like, the only way I'm doing it if I sneak off and just get banged. But if I get caught, it's
done.
long.
It's done. So is she the arsehole for thinking of cheating, or is she the arsehole for wanting to cheat?
Wanting to.
I mean, it's very double-edged in my opinion, because I don't necessarily think she's the arsehole for wanting to go and cheat, because I feel like any human in that given situation would want to cheat. Like, if I'm with an asexual partner and I know I'm a horny mess, I'm gonna want to cheat. Whether I do it or not is a separate thing. But me thinking about wanting to cheat, and it's not even the fact that I'm not trying with my partner. I've gone down on her plethora of times.
Yeah.
Begged her to suck my dick.
Yeah.
I've begged her.
She says, yuck.
She says, yuck, yuck.
Yeah, literally, that repulses me.
Stop it, or else.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, fuck's sake, what more can I do? I can't keep using this fleshlight.
Yeah,
I can't keep using this fleshlight.
This is disgusting.
I need the real thing.
Yeah, I need walls.
Either you let me smash, or I'm gonna smash you. Which one is it? And she says no to an open marriage. Bro, you can't. I wouldn't blame her if she actually cheated. I'm not saying she should do it, but because of the fact that, right, they've got 4 kids together, so clearly she was, or they were, very sexually active. Maybe they
At
were.
a point.
At a point.
Maybe not
they,
very,
maybe
but
not,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
because it takes one time to get pregnant. To
Yeah,
be
it was
honest.
over the course of 8 years.
So maybe they weren't that sexually active, but they were active to a point where they could have kids multiple times. So clearly there was a time.
It works.
It worked. Clearly there was a time he was down. But also, considering they went to therapy and he's now said, oh, it's actually not you. I'm just very much asexual. For me, sex does nothing for me. I can't really get hard, blah, 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 blah. So all this giving head talk, I don't really understand where that's leading to. If she's giving him head and he's, obviously, biologically, he's going to get hard because it's natural. But mentally, it's doing nothing for him.
This is useless.
It's doing nothing. It's just a tool.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
literally just a tool.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't blame her for cheating on him. But he's also very, 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 very selfish to say no to an open marriage, considering this is a marriage here. This is a give and take. Like, regardless of whether you're ace or I'm asexual in this scenario, I should be able to be like, okay, I'm asexual. I'm literally turning you down, not because of you, but because of me. You should be able to, or I should be able to understand why you want to step out just for one specific thing, but then come back to our marital home. Because I'm not providing what I should be provided. It's, regardless of death do us part and all this stuff,
bro.
better, worse, blah, blah. It's a two-way street.
So
it's not what I say goes. It has to be a mutual playing field. So it's very selfish on his part. So I don't necessarily think she is the asshole for wanting to cheat. Because at the end of the day, we're human beings. We're organisms. Every organism wants to nut. It's natural for us.
Is it in my head, bro? I don't even call it cheating. Just
It's not-
because
yeah,
he
yeah.
said you're not doing it.
Yeah, it's
at
not
this
cheating,
point, you're not
yeah.
even cheating because it's like you're not even playing the game.
Yeah,
so how
yeah.
can I be cheating because you're not even playing?
Yeah, you're not even you're not even on the pitch.
You're not on the pitch,
You're
bro.
not
So how
on
am
the
I
pitch.
cheating?
You're not even on the subs bench. You're nowhere near the
It's
game.
It's literally like me being with a girl and being like, I love the cinema. That's a massive part of my life. I fucking love the cinema.
Yeah.
And she's like, gang, all right, cool. Like, well, I fucking hate the cinema. So let's not do that. And I'm like, all right, bet. Well, that's fine. I'll just go cinema and you stay at home. And she's like, excuse me? No, we either both go in cinema or no one's going cinema. And I'm like, all right, come cinema then.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I hate the cinema.
That's your problem.
Fam, I'm going cinema.
That's your problem. Yeah,
You
yeah.
literally cannot be vexed at me.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
going.
Yeah.
What are you talking
What
about? You're a crazy person.
You're actually crazy.
You're literally crazy. I'm fucking going. And it's the same thing. I remember I had this conversation with a girlfriend of mine when I was like 17, 18. She's very religious. And she turned around to me one day and she was like, I'm thinking about being celibate. And I was like, gang, like, we're obviously done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah,
well, obviously
yeah.
we're not together. Then she was
Yeah.
like, what? Fam, she was so shocked. She was like,
Yeah.
wow, are you
Yeah.
fucking serious? Like, you that shallow? And I was like, shallow? This is what we do.
Yeah. This is what we're here for.
This is what we're here for. Like, if you turned around to me the day we met and was like, by the way, I'm celibate, we never would have got to this point.
Facts.
So you don't get to change the rules
Yeah.
while we're here
Yeah.
and expect me to just go along with it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. Like, I can respect your views. I respect your religion. If you want to be celibate, it's absolutely fine. I'm not even upset. But we're not together.
Yeah, facts.
That's literally it. She was like, wow. So the only way you'll stay with me is if I actually go against my beliefs and like sleep with you. And I'm like, bro, like,
What do you want me to
at
say?
this point, no, if you don't want to, I don't want you to. But big man, you're changing the rules.
Yeah.
And it's not cheating if you're not playing.
Yeah.
If you are not playing, it's not cheating.
Facts.
So I'm doing it.
Facts.
Like, regardless how you feel about it, I can see why you'd be upset, but like, then play.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Literally play. Like, it's as simple as that. It's one of them, but yeah, I can see why it's a tricky one, but like, you're gonna have to just tell him, big man. Like I said, if you're not on the pitch, I'm not cheating.
Facts.
If you're not willing to play, then what's the problem?
Just tell
Just because you don't want to have sex for the rest of life, that means you're literally saying, I'm not allowed to have sex for the rest of my life.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I signed up
Look
for.
after the kids this weekend. I'm out.
Yeah.
Look after the kids this weekend because I am out with my gal.
Yeah, rags. And I'm gonna be out fortnightly. And I'm gonna be staying out overnight.
Because I'm
Fortnightly.
getting piped. Because that's what I need to survive.
That's what I need. And you don't want to play. And that's literally fine. So there's literally no hard feelings. And I'm telling you, I didn't even want to break up, big man. I want to be here.
I want to be here. I love what we have. I love our kids. I love our dynamic. I love all of it.
Banging, bro. The jokes are sick with the tickle fights, all of that. Everything, bro. Just like the family occasions, the barbecues.
Oh, come
no
on.
one cooks a steak like you, big man.
Come on.
It's the shit. I love it. I love when we binge Grey's Anatomy together.
Bro.
I just live for it. And you make my cup of tea just right. Bro, the massages, everything is perfect, but you're not banging me. So I'm just literally, he can have one. I don't even need to see his face. I just need a pipe.
That's all I need.
That's all I need, and I'll be back.
That's it.
Don't even think about it.
That's it.
You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
That's it.
Just let me bang. What the fuck is the problem?
Darling, do your thing, man.
Yes, you're not cheating, so just do it.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Right, guys, give us a little bit of your time just so we can keep the lights on and tell you guys how to stay ultra smooth.
Facts.
With the boys and girls over at Manscaped, they've brought to you guys the next level of male grooming. We're talking the Ultra Smooth package, guys, okay? Now, the Ultra Smooth package is a specialized groin shaving kit to help you buff, protect, and smooth
Tell them.
your most sensitive areas, okay?
Let's go.
We're talking the Crop Shaver Razor, the Crop Exfoliator, and the Crop Gel.
Okay.
Guys, you no longer have to borrow your lady's razor for that precise trim. Okay, guys, we all know how hard it is. You put blade to skin, you get bumps.
That 2-blade thing as well. That
you
thin.
put blade to skin, you get bumps and ink runs. We don't like to see that. We're not here for that, guys. So you need that smooth,
Yeah, man.
ultra smooth. Okay, guys. So if you live in Europe, you live in the States, guys, ultra smooth package. That's the one for you.
Facts.
All you need to do is go to manscaped.com. And if you want 20% off and free shipping, use the code SNG.
Sierra November Golf.
That's manscaped.com, guys. The code is SNG.
Sierra November Golf.
And let's get back to the episode. Thank you very much.
I've got a trash news.
Yeah.
Lady breaks up with her boyfriend and takes 3.6 million lottery fortune after living with him rent-free.
I've seen this one.
39-year-old Kirk Stevens was met with a nasty shock after his live-in girlfriend won the lottery, broke up with him, and cut him off the fortune. Laura Hoyle lived with Kirk rent-free and they came up with the idea that instead she would pay $25 a week into the national lottery. They won a whopping 3.6 M's in a set for life draw, which pays out 10 bags a month for 30 years. Laura was giving Kirk $1,000 a month. Laura was giving Kirk $1,000 cut every month, and they also set up a joint account as ghost hunters. 18 months later, 18 months later,
Ghost hunters.
18 months later, Kirk says that Laura told him their relationship had gone downhill and she wanted out. When he said, "What about our lottery win?" she said, "It's not ours, it's mine."
I mean, I actually did read this one when I saw it, and like, regardless of what like the title portrays, I feel like she's within her rights.
When I read the heading, I was thinking, "Oh, this is going to be this is going to cause arguments."
Yeah.
But
right.
then, I'll let you finish anyway. Continue. Sorry.
So yeah, like, I was gonna say, as long as she pays him the rent that he was living in, that the rent, like, obviously. She wasn't paying rent, but she was paying $25 a week into the national lottery, which is a lot to put in. No wonder they won.
$25 a week.
$25 a week into the national lottery is what? £2? Something like that?
That's
pound?
a lot of money a week.
No wonder you won. So then they won 3.6 million.
Yeah.
And it comes out every month in 10 bags. Oh, that's going to last for ages.
Ages.
Fucking hell.
10 bags a month for 30 years.
That's decent. Also, just run me the 3 mil because the interest is going to be juicy. Fuck your 10 bags a month. Let me slap that in the bank.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Slap that in the bank, and next month I will probably have another mil.
I can live off the interest for a long time, for more than 30 years, and still keep my 3.6, you teething bastard. Why are you being slush? Also, I can see why they do it like that, because they set up a ghost hunting business. So this is why you can't be trusted with the 3.6, because you'll piss it away. This is why we have to give you 10 bags a fucking month, because you can't be trusted.
Ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters. Anyway, as long as she paid him back what the rent was, her half of the rent, for however, the year and a half, did you say was
there was 18 months. Yeah,
so, let's say his rent, from the sounds of it, no offense, doesn't sound like they were living in a lavish yard.
Yeah,
let's say their rent is $1,000 a month. As long as she makes up £600, there's evens.
Even Stevens.
You're even Stevens. And it sounds like she was giving him $1,000 a month. So she's more than even. As long as she hit up, was it, did I say £600? Yeah. Was it 600 or 6 grand? 6 grand, sorry, not 600. 6 fucking grand. 6 grand. As long as, then.
We're calm.
What are we doing here?
The thing is, I completely agree. Like,
or not even 6 grand. What did I say? 18 months.
18 months, yeah.
9 grand. So she owes him 9 grand.
Wait, what math are you doing? I'm so
confused. His rent, let's say he's got $1,000 a month.
Yes.
For 18 months.
Yes.
That's 18 grand.
Yes.
Half of that
is 9 grand.
Is 9 grand.
Yeah.
She owes him 9 grand.
Okay, I was thinking, what math?
Sorry.
You went 600.
I went 6. So
the thing is, I'm an idiot because I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah, you were allowing me to just run away with foolishness.
I was just saying, yeah. You were changing numbers. Like, what
sorry,
are you actually...
Bro, sorry, I don't know where my head was
up?
at. I don't know where my head's at.
What the fuck are you adding up?
She owes him 9 grand. £600. What the fuck?
I was like,
what?
What's going on?
600... 9 grand.
Yeah.
She owes him 9 grand. So as long as she paid him that thing 9 times, which I doubt she did.
Definitely.
Run me my 9 grand.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know. Run me my 9 grand, and then you can fuck off with your money. Because you're within your rights.
It's tough. it's also it's annoying because he, in the back of his mind, he's probably thinking, fuck, why did I make her live rent free and just pay for this fucking, we should have both been contributing to, like, he's gonna have so many regrets and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but also though, one thing I will say about that is a little bit of a twist. I just cut you off, by the way. Sorry, very rude. On second thoughts, I can see why it would be a piss take. Because at the same time, I'm letting you live here rent-free. Regardless if you're spending £100 a month on the lottery, you're living rent-free. I'm looking after you.
Yeah.
And this is how you're repaying me.
Compensation somehow, please.
So run me my $9,000 and then a little something.
Something to make me smile.
Yeah.
Because you're getting 10 bags a month, 10 bags a month every month for 30 years.
Yeah. So
you're gonna be all right.
Run me my $9,000 that you owe me, plus a little something to wet my beak. Something to make me feel like what I did for you was appreciated.
Facts.
And then fuck off.
Facts. You can do what you can do what you want with the rest of the money for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But I feel like I deserve something.
Oh,
something. So I can understand the frustration.
This is why as well. We need shit in writing.
Oh, facts.
We need shit in writing.
Facts.
We need shit in writing.
Yeah.
Because like people get so like put off by especially when you're discussing money and contracts and all this stuff, and people are like, oh, she's not that kind of person, he's not that kind of person, we don't need contracts, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. But when you're talking about relationships, bro, let's just get the contracts out of the way. You won the lottery, 3.6 million. You're going to be making 10 bags a month. You're running me what? A bag a month? Say less. For how long? The whole 30 years, right? The whole 30 years, right?
Yeah.
Because we love each other, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Here's a contract. Nothing heavy.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is that you sign and says you're just going to give me a bag a month for the next 30 years. All I'm saying is I let you live here rent free, and I don't want to feel hard done by because you are within your rights to take the money and take the money and fuck off and leave me here. When we both know we're in this relationship, we're in agreement, that's our money. Because the only way you were able to afford that thing is because I let you live here for free.
Yeah, bitch.
So out of your 10 bags, your boy wants one.
What? A measly
I'm not asking for one. I'm not asking for a lot. Run me one. Sign the contract.
You just push it over.
Sign it. Contract. If you love me, sign it. And if you don't sign it, I know it's not really real. I literally know it's not real. And I'm on Instagram Live as we speak. I'm on Instagram Live. So my 76 followers of Ghost Hunt Fanatics will know you're a scandalous bitch. Sign the thing.
I'm on Instagram Live as we speak.
Because man them need accountability.
Yeah, that's jokes.
But yeah, people hate signing contracts, boy. Same with like prenups. Prenups piss me off.
We've had a couple prenup discussions. I don't know if we've had it on the pod, but we've had prenup discussions.
Oh yeah. I love the idea of prenups. I don't love the idea of prenups, but I just love the discussion around prenups because I never understand why someone wouldn't sign it. Because it's like, how do I explain? Like, unless, like, it's exactly the same thing. So if, like I said, the only reason you were able to get this money, the only reason you had a spare £100 a month to waste on lottery tickets is because you were saving money by living in my yard rent free. I did that for you.
Yeah,
so you would never be able to get that money if it wasn't for me.
Yep.
So you owe me.
Yep.
Contract.
Yep.
Same thing with a prenup. If I was married and I bought a prenup to someone and was like, I want you to sign it, or if I was going to get married, I bought a prenup and they said to me, hang on, the only reason you were able to make this business and make this money was because the whole time I was at yard looking after your utes. Because if I was not here, how are you recording these podcasts, please?
Yeah.
How are you doing all this stuff? How are you? Who was supporting you when you were doing all this? Because I remember a time. I remember a time when you had 4 downloads a week. And you needed crepes. And you had holes in your socks. That's what I remember. So who patterned you? So how was that working? About prenup. That's what I thought. But on the other side, if you actually objectively take the timeline from when someone started a business to when they're successful in the business, and then if you take that person and take them out of it and be like, objectively speaking, could this person get from A to B without this person? If the answer is yes,
sign it.
Fucking sign it.
Sign it.
Literally sign it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And even if I agree, bro, I'll buy you a whip and I'll buy you a yard and go.
Yeah.
Sign it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially when you met me, especially if you meet me when I'm caked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sign it.
You're signing it,
Capital
big man.
letters.
When people get married and they meet the person when they're caked and they refuse to sign a prenup, how that isn't the biggest red flag.
Yeah, it's a huge red flag for me.
How that isn't the biggest red flag.
It's a huge red flag.
It's terrifying.
Because at the end of the day, if I love you and I'm willing to, or we are willing to marry each other, I'm clearly stating that I'm going to look after you regardless. Like, I'm a giver anyway, so I'm going to look after you regardless. Don't you now dare think that if anything, God forbid, happens and you want to divorce me, I want to divorce you, that you're going to take half of our business that you had nothing to do with or to contribute to.
I just met you.
You've lost your mind.
Yeah, you're out of control. And like...
Control.
You're literally power drunk.
Yeah.
And it's not making sense.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the woman I fell in love with.
It's not. And it's clear that you are power hungry and all you want is the status.
Yeah,
so
you got an ulterior motive and it's terrifying to me.
It is. It's a waving red flag.
Yeah, rags. And it's like, stuff like that is actually bonkers, especially when it's like, if someone says like, the worst thing is as well is like, I've grown accustomed to this lifestyle. That pisses me off because it's like, you grew accustomed to my lifestyle.
My lifestyle.
It's not your lifestyle.
It's the lifestyle I chose to show you.
Yeah. I just let you in for a bit.
Yeah.
Because
I opened the doors for you.
This is the thing, because when I met you, you were broke. So why aren't you accustomed to that lifestyle? Because you were broke for 24 years. And you've been rich for 17 months.
So
how are you so accustomed? How did you acclimatize so quickly?
You were broke for 24 years.
I don't get it. I literally don't get it. You were broke for years and years and years.
Oh my days.
And you've been caked for half a year.
Yeah.
So how are you so accustomed? It's confusing to man. Sign the thing immediately.
Explain yourself and then sign it in capital letters.
First of all, I don't understand. Second of all, this accustomed thing doesn't make sense because if my business goes under tomorrow, you're going to get unaccustomed real quick.
And what you're going to say? You're going to leave, man?
Yeah, because you can't leave me.
You can't
leave me when I go broke.
That's not
because
what
you're
is.
accustomed.
Yeah.
So if you can stand to be broke with me, you can stand to be broke without me.
Facts.
Sign. Literally, fucking sign it. And then if it is a custom thing, all right, bet. Yard, yours.
Yeah.
Car, yours. Bills are paid.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a one lump sum of like 200K.
Yeah. Do with that as you will.
You're patterned. That's just your lifestyle.
Facts.
Go and do with it. Invest it, spend it. I don't give a fuck. Your yard is paid for, your car's paid for. You don't need to worry about shit.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about shit. And if you're only buying essentials, that 200K is going to last you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Get a job.
Yeah.
Get a job like a normal person.
Yeah.
Fam, when I hear these stories and they're like, what was it? Dr. Dre's wife. Did you hear about that one, like last year or whatever?
I just know she took bags. I don't know.
Bro, apparently I can't remember what she was going after. Let's say she was going after like 500 mil.
I think it was 500 mil.
Was it?
I think it was 500
Yeah,
mil.
literally. I'm pretty sure he offered her originally, either, I could be wrong, 100 or 200 mil. Something like that. And was like, here's this. And she said, nah, I want half, my guy. And then I think in the end, she lost and got less than what he offered her in the first place.
She would have broken down in court.
Bro, but that to me is like...
That's bewildering. You're saying no to 100 mil?
100 mil? You're not going to spend it in your lifetime. What's wrong with you?
Some people... I saw a TikTok of it was like a Judge Judy-esque type thing about... it was child support court, something like that. And it was a black judge and...
I already know, and this bitch said, I don't work.
Bro!
I've seen it multiple times on TikTok.
That rattled me.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That rattled me.
She's a cow.
She's a fucking little moose, bruv. It just... How dare she say, he pays for everything, I can't be asked to work. And when the judge said, we're going to drop the... what was it? He said something about healthcare, something to do with healthcare. We're going to subsidize the healthcare system, so the lady's gonna get a little bit less child support. He was like, a little bit less.
Yeah, she was like, less. I brought him here to get
more. And she was like, well, the judge was like, if you work, you will get more. She's like, I don't want to work.
Yeah, I'm not working.
I
just use his pee.
I use his pee, and my mum owns the yard, so I don't pay rent. Why the fuck do you think I would work?
Why would I work? That's foolish.
That doesn't pattern in my brain. Like, I'm getting free money. I want more free money.
Yeah.
This is why we're here.
I brought him here to get more cake so I can work less. Stuff like that is actually bonkers to me, bro. I've met people in my life that are adults and haven't worked in a day.
Really?
Just welfare thing.
Really?
They have utes. They get money. They've never worked.
Wow.
They've actually never worked a day in their life.
Wow.
And they never will.
Wow.
But
Wait,
at the same time...
Pause, sorry to cut you off. In terms of this welfare thing, and you've got utes and blah, blah, is there a point the government cuts you off or not?
Yeah, there never used to be. That's why you used to hear those stories where like a lady will have like octuplets and she lives in like a mansion.
Yeah, okay.
Because she'll get weekly pee for every single ute she has.
Oh, swear.
But I think a few years ago they changed it. So I think after 2 utes you don't get nothing.
Okay.
I think you get pee for your first 2 and then after that you're on your own, bro.
But you will still get pee every year or every week for the 2, but for the more you have,
child support. Not child support. What's it called? Like child
maintenance or something.
Nah, it's called like child tax credit or something like that.
Okay.
Child tax benefits or something like that. You get that for the first ute and the second ute, and then after that, you don't get nothing. So any ute you have after that, you best pay out of your own pocket.
Okay.
But people used to get pee for every ute they have.
Wow.
And then on top of that, if you've got multiple genders, they can't, after 10 years old, they can't stay in the same room. So if you've got a boy and a girl, and you're getting pee for both, and you're in a 2-bedroom yard, so they've got to share a room, as soon as one of them turns 10, they'll put you in a 3-bedroom yard.
Wow.
You're not paying rent, and you're getting pee for both of them.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And then you can keep having utes, and the more utes you have, as soon as your yard is overcrowded, they'll put you in another yard. 4-bed, 5-bed yard, because you keep having utes and you keep getting pee for every ute. So there was a point, bro.
That's backwards.
Bro, they used to make documentaries about this. Where there's a point where people in England were just having 9, 10, 11 utes and they were making grands a month. Wow. No one's working in this yard, bruv.
Wow.
No one's working. They're living in a 10-bedroom house with 10 utes and they're making 2 grand, 3 grand a month.
Wow.
And everything's patterned. They're not paying rent. They're not paying nothing.
Wow. That's
And then the dad will have a slip and fall and they'll get a mobility car.
Yeah.
It's long, bro.
Yeah, that's a piss take.
So yeah, some stuff like that is absolutely crazy. But sometimes I do think about it, like when you take the sometimes I like to think of things like when you take the audacity out of it. Like that bitch in that courtroom.
Yeah.
When you take that audacity out, if audacity wasn't a thing, and you actually listen to what she's saying, sometimes it's like fact. Do you know what I mean? Because if you actually take it word for word, take the piss take out of it, and she's like, he pays me X, why would I work?
Yeah.
And the judge is like, what if you get a job? I'm not getting a job because I don't need one.
It's like it's just like sorry to cut you off. It's just like saying we get paid grands a month for chatting shit on air.
Yeah.
Why would I now then go and search for a 9 to 5?
Yeah. Why would you go work in Tesco? If someone's like it's literally the same thing. It was like, okay, you make this much money doing this, and you're like, cool. How much free time do you have? Oh, probably like 25 hours a week free time. And they're like, well, you can get a job. So why aren't you having a job? Exactly. Your answer is like, why would I?
Why the fuck would I?
Yeah. Why would I?
I get bags a week. Why the fuck would I?
Why would I get a job? So yeah, her thing is like, but if I get a job, I'll make this much money. Because this is the thing with it's the trouble with like universal credit and like the welfare system in the UK especially is that a lot of the time when you've grown up and your mum and dad doesn't have a job and then you've been growing up in that same environment, when you're an adult, you think cool, and you have a family that doesn't respect education. They were very low educated, so they don't respect education. So they just let you bunk off school whenever you want. You've got shit grades, so your job prospects are low.
Low as fuck. Yeah.
So you're like, all right, bet. Government pays me $1,200 a month. If I get a job for my qualifications, I'll be looking at 40 hours a week, and I might come up with $1,300 a month. Basically, I'm working 40 hours a week for £100 a month.
Yeah.
For £20 a week, basically, Obviously, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to chill.
I'm going to chill. And the Boris is going to keep giving me, or Liz now, Liz is just going to keep running me money. So why would I get a job? Like, I can see why, if you take the audacity out of it, because the answer is always, oh, you're so lazy, you don't want to contribute. But if you just take all of that out of it and you just take it for word, verbatim, it's a bit like,
Facts.
yeah, I wouldn't either.
Facts.
If I grew up in that culture, I wouldn't get a job either.
Yeah.
It's again, there's always people who have better job prospects.
Yeah.
It's not, I doubt, it's people who are stacking freezer shelves in Tesco are not complaining that man are not getting jobs because they're like, this is shit. Because I remember when I was in uni and I was working in warehouses where I would make it 2 weeks. And that's like bottom of the bar. These are the kind of jobs that these man that we're talking about.
Yeah.
If you're on universal credit, when you're on welfare, these are the kind of jobs that you can get.
Yeah.
And man them out here saying, man them that work in a comfy office are like, you're a lazy shit, you should get a job. And then you go out and get a job, you work in a warehouse, working the night shift, and you're like, this is the worst day of my life.
Facts.
And I have to do this every day.
Every single day for 5 days.
And I get the same money than what I was getting when I was chilling at Yard.
I'm going back home.
Oh, rags, I'm quitting.
Here's your high vis. I'm gone.
Oh, here's your steel toe caps. Here's your high vis. I'm literally bouncing.
I'm gone.
This is a silly, stupid idea. Why would I do this? I'm just going to make fake CVs.
Facts.
I can just spend 3 hours at home fake applying for jobs that I can't get. I'm gonna apply to be a stockbroker and I'm gonna apply to be a lawyer and they're all gonna reject me and they're gonna go job center and say, look, no one wants to hire me, and then I'm gonna keep getting bags from you.
That's it.
I'm gonna keep getting bags from you. So incentivize me. Incentivize me.
Yeah.
I know they do have some incentive things now that they will like drip feed and cap. So like, for example, like I think on universal credit, like for example, if you're making X amount, say you're making $1,200 a month on universal credit, sometimes you'll get a job and then you'll be like, your job can pay you $1,000 a month. And they'll be like, cool, we're not gonna pay you $1,200 anymore, but we're gonna pay you $600. So now you're coming out with $1,600.
Yeah.
Now you're making £400 or more a month than you were before. Stuff like that incentivizes people to keep working.
Yeah.
And the more they get, and then be like, all right, now you're making $1,400 a month. We're not going to give you £600 a month. We're going to give you £300 a month. But now you're making £1,700 a month. Now we're talking money.
Yeah.
Now we're talking money.
You can buy a couple things with that.
Now you can live a bit comfortably.
Yeah.
Let's see what else you can do.
Let's push you a bit further.
Yeah, let's push it harder. That's the way it patterns. But that's the only way it patterns.
Yeah.
Because otherwise people are like, this is dead.
That's hilarious.
This is fucking
That's a good
dead.
way to think about it.
Right, I've got a thread.
Hit me.
And then I've got something else to talk about as well.
Cool.
Right. Ready?
Yeah.
So I found this thread, or someone sent me this thread,
Yeah.
and it's like, you might have seen it.
Yeah.
It says, the craziest thing a person has said to you.
Okay. I don't think I've seen it.
Right. So, craziest thing a person has said to you. I'll go first. They love these chicks. They love to use the star signs to describe the man. They love to use the star signs to describe the man.
A Gemini.
A Gemini man said to me months after breaking up with me. Oh, hang on. You good?
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. Oh shit. Hang on.
A Gemini man said to me months after breaking up with me, I wish I got you pregnant so I'd have a reason to see you and have access to you for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro.
Crazy. That's a red flag.
I wish I'd got you pregnant so I'd have access to you for the rest of my life. You will take me back because I'm relentless.
I'm not going to stop.
You know for a fact I'm here every Saturday for the next 18 years. You've got no choice.
You're going to bang me again.
Rags,
you are going to bang me again.
Relationship you get in, I'm going to ruin it. I'm just going to say some outlandish shit.
And you're going to just have to scurry back to me.
Literally. You're going to have no other option.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. You should have thought that before you let me get you pregnant.
A Gemini man.
A Gemini man.
She's never going to fuck a Gemini again.
Oh, rags.
Again.
Right. An old friend of mine asked me for nudes. And I said, no, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you ask me that? He said, wow, I thought I could trust you. And I don't know, I just felt like I should be able to. Never talk to me again.
I thought I could trust you.
Wow, I thought I could trust you.
What backwards?
Bro, you manipulate little bastard.
Wow.
Man said, you know what? Never talk to me again.
Wow.
Literally, never talk to me again. I asked for tits and you said no. Where's the trust?
Wow.
Bro.
Nah.
Bro,
Some of you man are dangerous.
You know what? Never talk to me again.
After you asked me for tits.
Right,
Wow,
bro.
that's hilarious.
Man said, dude told me in the middle of kissing that he's never been with a black girl before. That I was his first. Mm-hmm. One, I'm clearly mixed and very light. So that made me feel weird. Then he goes, you're my little jungle girl.
Oh.
You're my little jungle girl.
My God. That's a fantasy for him.
Bro, he's willing to take whatever.
Yeah.
He's willing to take whatever.
Care. He's never seen skin like that. He's never held skin like
man,
that.
I'm 1/8.
I'm 1/8 black. Like,
my eyes are blue.
like,
and my hair is blonde.
Look at me.
Look at me. I've got 2 curls and a couple freckles. Man said, you're my little jungle girl.
Fuck.
Jesus. All right. I told a guy I was barely dating that I wouldn't call him daddy because that's what I call my father. My dad died a few weeks later. When I told him, he said, since he's dead, you can call me daddy now. Bro, since he's dead, you can call me daddy now.
Outlandish. Where are they meeting these men?
Bro, I don't know.
Where are they meeting these men?
Bro, a Leo man said to me,
here we go.
A Leo man said to me, that lion. A Leo man said to me, I'm going to treat you so bad you commit suicide.
Whoa.
I told you I'm no good and you won't leave. So understand, this is your fault.
Wow.
Bro, I told you I'm no good and you refuse to leave. So,
this
bro,
is your fault.
This is your fault.
Wow.
When you're trying to jump, don't look at me.
Wow.
You did this to yourself.
Wow.
Bro.
That's probably the worst one you've read.
Bro. A Capricorn lied to me about what...
For fuck's sake.
A Capricorn lied to me about what his last name was for months. When I found out and asked him why did he... When I found out and asked him why... fucking hell. When I found out and asked him why he did that, he said, what? I can't lie.
What?
Bro, what? A man can't lie.
For months?
For months. Let me lie if I want to lie.
Where? Again, ladies, where are you meeting these men?
Bro, that was the last one. What? Man can't lie.
Nah.
Why do I have to tell the truth?
These are the ladies that are getting stopped in like Walmart.
Oh, right.
And they're like looking for a young thing.
They get
get gassed that they're getting chirped.
Rags.
They get dick down.
Yeah,
young dick.
Prison dick.
Absolutely. They ain't come like that in a minute.
Yeah, Walmart scooped up, one date, prison dick, and they're gassed.
They're here now.
All of a sudden, you don't even know his last name.
They're here now.
When you confront him, he says, this is America. And if I want to lie about my last name, who are you to tell me I can't?
This is America. That is the funniest statement.
Last time I checked, this is America. Who are you to tell me I have to tell you my last name?
I've got free will and free speech.
Because we're in a relationship. You need to know everything to know about to know about me.
America. Oh, genius. Genius. That's hilarious.
It's a free country. I'll say what I want to say.
That's jokes. You say you got something else for me?
Yeah. So, we've left it to this point, but this is a pretty poignant topic.
Yeah.
So today, while we're recording this, is not happening, but by the time this day releases, it's Queen's funeral.
Oh yeah.
So, Queen of England died.
Tender age of 96.
Tender age of 96. And it has divided the nation.
Yeah. Divided the
nation. It's
nation.
divided the nation.
Twitter, the day she died, was wild. You're not on Twitter like that.
No, I'm not. I bet it was wild.
It's one of those ones where it wasn't even worth the backlash I would get or we would get for me to read those tweets out.
Oh, really bad.
They were bad, but they were like dark humor. Dark humor. And it was like,
I saw a couple. I saw a couple memes that made me laugh, but they weren't even dark like that. There's like, I saw one was like the Undertaker. You see when like when the Undertaker that match where they had to bring the Undertaker in a coffin, and he was dead, and then he like did the thing, and they said the Queen at the Queen's funeral when Meghan comes to pay her respects.
Nah.
Sweet me.
Fuck it out.
But I find it to be a very, very, very fascinating topic. And I love the fact that I've been to and fro about how I feel. And I think I've landed in a bit of a middle ground. But I find it fascinating. So obviously she's died. She's like the longest standing monarch the country's ever had
in history,
and I'm pretty sure she's like top 3 longest standing monarchs of all time in the world. And the reason it's divided the country, if you're obviously not from the UK and you need a bit of context, the reason it's divided the country is because this is a very multicultural country now, and it's not the country it was when she became queen. A lot of people don't give a fuck about the monarchy. A lot of people find them to be useless, rich people who just live in a tower. They don't really contribute to politics or laws that go on a day-to-day basis. They kind of just go through taking pictures, and they're just a big tourist attraction. And people, foreigners who come around and tourists who come, tend to care a lot more about the Queen than people who actually live here. And a big divide is because in our generation, like I said, in our generation, we have the internet, and like I said, it's very multicultural. So a lot of the people that live in this country originally come from countries that were colonized
by England,
by the monarchy, all this stuff. And it's only, even some of these countries till now are only getting their independence like last week.
Yeah, it's mad.
Like last week, when Prince
William's
William's about to go around and just start spudding, these men are like, while you're here, we want out. And these things are happening now, and it's like, everyone's past it. It's just, everyone's past it. And then you've got very traditionalist people who are getting very, very, very offended by the dark humor, by the jokes, and they find it extremely disrespectful. And then the backlash on that is that some people are doubling down and being like, for one, if you're vexed at me for not being upset, fuck you. And for two, why are you so upset? And then obviously the backlash is like I said, you're disrespectful, this, that, she was this, she was that, she was this. And as it was happening and I was seeing it unravel, like my typical James brain, without putting much thought into it, was like, everyone needs to chill out. Everyone needs to fucking chill out. Like, yes, I understand the Queen's dead, but cool. Like, everyone can just get on their lives. I can understand why people are making jokes, because that's just the generation we live in.
That is the generation.
It's just the it doesn't matter who it is.
People made jokes of fucking Kobe Bryant when he died. Like,
bro,
it happens.
Shit happens. And people make jokes, and that is just how our generation works. We just make jokes about shit. And it's not intended to be disrespectful. But I think the thing with the Queen is a lot of it is intended to be disrespectful.
Of course.
Because of the colonization, because of that. Of course. And the other side of it, which I also agree with, is like, I saw one brother come out the other day, I saw it on Instagram, and was basically saying, and I agree with this thoroughly, is like, jokes are jokes, but the fact that some people are actually celebrating, regardless of that, the fact who what you think of her as a person, she's a dead person. And some people are genuinely celebrating. That's fucking weird. Like, regardless of the jokes and the tweets and all this stuff, when people are actually like enjoying the fact that people are pissed at them for not being upset, and they use the guise of colonizer, this, that, because you weren't screaming colonizer when she was alive. You were just living your life.
You were chilling.
You were just living your life.
You were going to work.
You weren't tweeting all this stuff. bring down the monarchy, this,
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that,
you
that.
weren't on it like that.
Why are we like praising these people? Fuck the queen. I hate the queen. She did this, this, this. No one was, you lot weren't saying that before, but now she's dead. You're finding an excuse to be a reactor. Not like you're not responding to things. You're just reacting. You're thinking, this is a stir shit. And also, I don't really know my history, but I heard she colonized some shit. Fuck her.
Yeah.
And it is mad disrespectful. If you're actually happy someone is dead, obviously disrespectful.
Yeah, that is.
Unless you're a mass murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
disrespectful. So I can see it from both sides. So, but like I said, initially, this is a bit of a rant, so I apologize.
Fine.
Initially, my thought process was, hey, man, Queen's dead. People are going to make jokes. Some people need to chill out. Some people are upset. I don't know why you're so upset, but cool. And I started doing some reading. I started doing some like stuff on like watching some stuff on YouTube from people that are smarter than me to get an understanding of it. And it was actually a video from Russell Brand who did like a 10 to 15 minute breakdown of why people feel the way they feel.
Yeah.
And it actually was a really good watch.
Okay.
And it put me back in the middle. I was a bit more leaning towards the jokesters because, like I said, that's just our generation.
Yeah.
And I was a bit more, I'm always not against, but I'm always like, I'm never very embracing to people that I deem oversensitive. Because like, you've never met the Queen.
Yeah.
So why are you crying like this?
Yeah.
Like that stuff to me, I'm very like adverse to stuff like that. So it's hard for me to empathize on that side.
Yeah.
And it's easier for me to empathize
With the other side.
with the jokey side, because that's literally what my job is. So, and like I said, doesn't mean I'm with people who are being like disrespectful to the dead and all that stuff, but I know jokes are jokes. However, the way he portrayed it in a way that I didn't think about is that a lot of people are very affected because it's come at a time, her death has come at a time where some may deem it, so for one side of things, let's talk about the people that, I'm not saying for her death, but some people who are very much more relaxed about it and aren't too fussed about it and don't necessarily see it as a tragedy past the fact that it's a person dying, past the fact that that is a human life lost. Past that tragedy, I'll talk about what he reflects on the people on that side of the fence that just think, all right, well, life goes on. It's like we're coming at a time in our lives, like I said, we've got the internet, you've got a lot more exposure as to what happens around the world. We've got a lot more understanding of the history of the monarchy. And we're at a time where the monarchy has such little power to do anything and such little contribution, as well as you've got Prince Harry's left. He's shacked up with a black thing and he's dipped. People are on to Prince William just got some cottage down the road and people are like, oh, he's spending this much on his kids' schools. He's spending this much on that. Like, people are actually taking time to dive into what the fucking royal family spend their money on.
Yeah.
You've got Homeboy, you've got Andy, who's just, he's ducking cases like we've never seen.
Yeah.
He's greasing pockets and in hanging with island pedophiles. Like the whole thing is harsh. And then you've got like old stories of like Prince Philip, who was just racist. Strong, firm racist. Yeah.
English.
Iron fist English.
All he knew was English. Yeah. That's all he knew.
Bro, I like my bacon crispy and my blacks dead. That's what he said.
Is that what
I'm joking. He obviously didn't. But he was a stern racist and proud of it.
I'm not going to lie, you scared me. Because that video can never surface.
No, of course. He was stern racist. But he was old as dick.
Yeah.
When he died, he was old looking. But anyway, beside the point. But, so to empathize...
Did he die this year or last year?
Bro, I get so confused with the years.
Same.
Ever since 2020, I don't know what year we're in. I don't know what happened when.
It must have been this year.
I don't know. But
September,
anyway.
it must have been.
So to talk on those people, he basically said, like, we're at a time where the world is changing so quick and our understanding of the power hierarchy is for the first time where, as an entire population, we're really struggling with our understanding of literally the hierarchy of power.
Yeah.
The monarchy being the top of it.
Yeah.
Because we've gone through a pandemic where man all of a sudden are telling you can't leave your yard. You're going through, and all this time we've got the internet. So this is the first time in history where all these things are happening and propaganda doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because you can just, everyone can just see what's happening all over the world.
Yeah,
Everyone knows you're being lied to.
Yeah.
And you're being misled and all these things. And like, there's agendas that are very clear to see and all this stuff. So like, for the first time in history, people, the general public, are questioning the power hierarchy within their own system. So, like you said, like the everyday man is so blatantly underappreciated when it comes to politics and the law and like what it means to be a common man, a tradesman, a postman, like a policeman, a fireman, all these things, like to be like a worker for the NHS. And just like you hear like NHS is understaffed, overworked, the common, like people can't get on the property ladder, all this stuff. And then all you hear is tax benefits for the rich. Like being self-employed is better than being employed. Like people only stay in a job for a year. They just want to update their CV so they can move. There's no tradition. So our concept of tradition in 2022 is warped. And the pinnacle of tradition is literally the royal family.
Yeah.
That is the most stern point of tradition in the history of Britain. Britain is
the royal family.
The royal family.
Yeah.
That is literally what Britain is.
Yeah.
And at the head of that is the Queen. So now she's dead. It's come at like the pinnacle time where everyone's questioning what is the point of tradition.
Yeah.
You've got for the first time third generation Africans, third generation Jamaicans, third generation Polish people, Russian people, Indians, like Asians. All these people are second, third generation now, and they've just got this culture.
Yeah,
their tradition is useless.
Yeah.
Their parents' tradition is useless. No one wants to hear it anymore. And the same thing goes with politics, and the same goes with how people work and the jobs that they get. The concept of tradition in this country is at breaking point.
Yeah, it's warped.
We are literally one generation away from stopping using that word because in day-to-day society, tradition means nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
All people do is question, why do I have to follow tradition? Because it's pointless. That's the world we live in. And like I said, the pinnacle of that being the Queen, she physically dies as the concept of tradition is dying. So for these progressives, let's call them the progressives, the younger generation, the millennials, the Gen Zs, whatever,
blah, blah, blah.
A lot of those people are like, cool, this is just another example of why, like, because all they see with the Queen's death is, cool, right, Prince Charles is next, King Charles now. Their next thing is, who cares? Literally, for what though? Like, he's going to ascend to the throne and we've now got a king. For what reason? No one can answer it.
Yeah.
Apart from tradition. And then we're in a generation where everyone's like, what's that? What is that? So what, these men make how much? These men make how much for just their titles? Prince William has now ascended to like fucking Prince of Wales. He's gone from a net worth of 30 million to like 1.3 billion just from having a new title.
Yeah.
People are like, what are you talking about? What does he do?
He doesn't. What does he actually do?
Exactly. So there's literally, her death is a physical representation of the breakdown of tradition in this country. So that's where a lot of people are coming from. The colonizing and all that stuff is like, that's history at the end of the day. Like, I don't think I'm so naive as to actually have a physical or emotional reaction to the history of colonization. I know what it is. I know it's happened. But it just doesn't affect me on a day-to-day basis now. So for someone to die and me to start bringing up colonization when I wasn't talking about colonization when she was alive is just stupid to me.
They don't add up.
Yeah. Like, it's just dumb. Now, the other side.
Yeah.
The people, let's call them traditionalists.
Yeah.
The people who are affected this, like, on a very personal and emotional level. He did a great job of breaking down where they're coming from this, because it's very easy, like you said, when a Nigerian mum is questioning why you're chatting to white gal or why you don't want to, when someone's not understanding why you don't want to practice Islam or why you don't want to go to church on Sundays. Like, for that same reason, you've got the traditionalists over here, who are very, very upset by this is happening because the Queen reigned for like 80 years.
Yeah.
So unless you're like in your 80s,
Yeah. You won't really.
which
Yeah.
no one is, we're talking
yeah.
about 0.01% of the population. So 99.9% of the population have never taken a breath where she wasn't queen.
Facts.
They've never breathed. None of us know what it's like to not have the queen.
Elizabeth as a queen, yeah.
And in a time where there's a lot of feminism, extreme feminism, there's like people talking about the patriarchy, the matriarchy. We as a civilization, we as a society in England and as a country in Britain have a female leader, or have had forever a female leader.
As long as everyone has lived.
Bro, as long as everyone has lived.
Yeah. Almost everyone has lived, yeah.
Basically,
almost everyone, yeah.
For 99% of the people in this country, she has always been the queen.
Leader, yeah.
That is it.
It's a fact.
It's just the queen.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking about money. You've seen her every day you've ever held a piece of money, you've seen the queen's face.
Her, yeah.
Every time you've posted a letter and had a stamp on it, you've seen the queen's face.
Yeah.
Like, you've got Her Majesty's prisons, Her Majesty's Royal Mail. It's always Her Majesty, Her Majesty, Her Majesty. Our entire culture is based around Her Majesty. What it is to be British is Her Majesty.
Yeah.
That is what it is to be a part of this country. Whether you're on the progressive side and the anti-tradition side or the traditionalist side, it's a matter of fact that every person in this country has had some form of connection with the Queen for all of their life.
All of their life.
Not even for a little part
All
of their life. Every day of their life, they've had some form of connection to the Queen. They've seen the Queen's face every single day of their life. And now she's dead, and all of that will change. So people literally, especially if you're older, 50, 60, you've seen the Queen's face for the last 60 years. Every day that you've seen the Queen's face more than you've seen your mum's face.
Yeah.
Like everything. And that is gone now. We're going to have to change the money. We're going to have to change the names. We're going to have to for who? Prince Charles, I don't know this guy. Like, who is this? This is all changing. This is what is happening. And then you've got young people who, this is from their perspective, now you've got young people who are just being disrespectful. Just like, bro, I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
She's been here forever.
Literally.
She's the mother of our country, bro. She's literally the mother of our country. Like, why are you doing this? Like, just chill. Just chill. All these tweets on this dark humor, she's this, like, she's a colonizer, she's a fucking bitch, this. It's like, yo, dude. Like, this is the woman I grew up with. This is the woman who would make a speech on Christmas Day and shit. Like, a lot of people grew up tuning into that New Year's speech or Christmas. I don't even know what fucking speech she does. But that speech she does, a lot of people turned 100 and got a letter from the Queen.
Yeah.
Jubilees, bro. Have you seen London on a Jubilee Day?
It's nuts.
It's a shutdown.
Yeah.
It's a shutdown. She's the only reason anyone comes on holiday to this country. Without her, no one, there is no tourism in the UK without the Queen.
Yeah.
So these traditionalist people are fucked. Like, they don't know how to process this thing. But anyway, sorry, what were you going to say?
It was, you said the Jubilee, the 100 thing, and it reminded me of one dark humor tweet that I saw. Oh, God. And it's going to ruin the whole thing. So just crack on, James.
It's fine. I'm wrapping up. I'm wrapping up. But yeah, it is a very, very divisive moment in the country. And it's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
Because now we've got like 10 days. Well,
by the time this comes out,
it would have been done.
Yeah.
But we've just had 10 days of mourning. And to the extent, I've seen on Instagram earlier, the extent that some of these mourning rituals are doing, bro.
What have you seen?
Bro, like, some people just can't do nothing. Like, some people can't. I saw a sign at like a bike shed or a bike clock thing. It was like, you can't leave, due to mourning period, don't leave your bikes here. Otherwise, they'll get like towed, they'll get taken.
That's silly.
What are you on about? The world needs to go round.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone still needs to live their life.
Bank holiday thing. Close everything. Close everything on the Monday.
Yeah.
10 days?
That's a lot.
Do we need this?
Yeah, that's a lot.
So it just gets worse, and that's where jokes start coming out even more and all this stuff. But at first, I was really struggling to understand why people were so emotionally affected by her passing.
Yeah.
But after, like I said, reading some stuff, listening to some stuff, watching some stuff, I'm actually like, you know what? I can fucking understand it.
To be fair, I I was one of those ones that was on the right side and saying that I'm not really affected. But to be fair, I'm still very indifferent because when she passed, or when I found out she passed, it was like, one, it was bound to happen. It was expected. She was old. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was 96. Come on. We weren't expecting anything more for so much longer, you know, respectfully.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was very indifferent in the fact that she passed away. And I was very indifferent in the fact that I knew there was going to be jokes and I knew there was going to be people that are going to be mourning and take it serious. So I was just like, meh, but I'm still cracking on with my day.
Yeah.
But after listening to you go on and describe both sides, it's understandable why, like you said, all our lives, all I've known is the Queen, Her Majesty this, Her Majesty that, seeing the Queen's face on here, seeing on the stamp, all this stuff. Like, there's nothing else but the Queen.
Yeah.
And it's like you said a valid point. It was like, we now have a king, but for what? For who? Like, the fact that what's his face has now gone from 1 point sub, what 100 M's to like
30 M's to 1.6
bill. Just because he's got a different title. For what?
Yeah,
like things like literally for what? And that's understandable. Like, you can't. I don't know. It's very. I think it's very tough to. How do I explain this? In our generation, especially people of not even necessarily just our age, probably our age and maybe just a little bit younger, maybe not like the teens of nowadays or the Gen Z of nowadays, because they're the ones that probably wouldn't care as much or care. You know, not that I'm saying I care as much, because I'm still very much in the middle. But probably our generation the most, because we are the ones that have seen life pre-social media, pre-internet, and we're the only ones that have transitioned into that phase. We have seen, like you said, propaganda is no longer a thing. We know everything for facts now.
Yeah.
We know that people are hiding certain things from us, and we just have to either be forceful and be like, you need to tell us the truth, or just crack on with our day. We can't just keep, how do I explain this? I just feel like it just doesn't compute in the sense that we can't just keep one making jokes, or two just keep mourning for, like you said, this 10-day thing, or by the time this comes out, it will be the day. It just doesn't add up. Like, we just have to. The king stuff doesn't make sense, bro. I'm even trying to think about it and explain it is just racking my brain.
Yeah,
because it just doesn't.
It's at a very scary breaking point, in which people are very confused, but there's not a specific action anyone can do.
Facts
at this point.
Facts.
So like, people can question.
Yeah.
Like,
but where's
why,
that?
Why? Like, what are we doing this for? But we're not at that like breakthrough moment where people are like, now we're standing up and this is locked. I don't know when we're going to get to that point, and I don't know what's going to happen to get us to that point. If and when it happens.
Yeah.
And like, again, as technology changes and people change, you have stuff like Prince Harry. You have stuff like the exposure of like Prince Andrew and stuff like that. And you have all these things, and then like it just encourages more and more, because the other thing with the Queen is that her passing is such a breakdown of tradition, because she actually was like the most traditional person, whilst her family's doing bogus.
But yeah,
she
was
is
straight
stern.
and narrow. Straight and narrow.
Bro, you don't see her speak.
Yeah, straight and narrow.
Bang.
Yeah.
Cool, calm, and collected at all times, bro.
Yeah, facts.
She was the pinnacle of what it is to be a queen.
Facts.
The pinnacle.
Facts.
You didn't see her do shit.
Yeah.
Apart from Will spinning this
range with a vexed face.
Yeah. Apart from that, put her behind the wheel, you're going to see a different
queen.
team.
She's peeling off.
But apart from that,
jokes.
She was it, bro. Stylistic and composed.
Yeah, facts.
Chic at all times, polite, soft voice.
Facts.
No one's seen anything different from her
facts.
for 80 years.
She's never broken character.
She's never broken
That's
character.
That's been televised.
Once.
She's never broken character.
Never once. No one's ever seen it. So it's like so easy to respect her. But then, like you said, Lucky is Charles coming up. Because if it was a different Brer who's been doing up this madness, he's a cool, calm guy as well. Still, everyone's like, who is this Brer now?
Charles is a shaky brother.
And he's old. So then William's coming up.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's a bit traditional as well.
Yeah.
But still, these men are breaking character as we go down the line.
Yeah.
And by the time
It's my
Prince William's George, whatever his name is, by the time George is king, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
He's going to have hoes in there.
Facts.
Have you seen his cheeky little face?
Facts.
He's going to have bitches in the palace. 100%. He's going to be doing TikTok dances on the throne. He's probably going to change the throne to just like swords and shit. Like Game of Thrones, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to be talking about, let's get dragons up in here.
Yeah, it's long.
Let's genetically like modify something. Let's cook it up.
Yeah.
So like, I reckon by the time George is up there, people are going to be like, this is
silly. Let's break it all down. Let's break it all down and spread the funds. Because it's not making sense.
This is some next thing.
It's not making sense.
So unless it may be a case where it kind of transitions into more of a... It might be a case where it transitions into more of like, like a Dubai thing. Like an Emirates thing where their man have royalty galore.
Yeah.
But the rest of the world don't know who the fuck any of them are. All these sheikhs and all these men.
Yeah.
No one on this side of the world has a fucking clue.
Okay.
These
Unless
men are
you know,
just
you
rich.
know.
Yeah, they're just in their palace. They're rich.
Yeah.
No one sees them. No one hears from them. They do their thing. It's either our monarchy turns into that. But same time, those countries are hardcore traditionalists. Those Muslim countries, they're not piping up to no one. They're just doing what they do. Unless Allah tells me to do different, I'm not doing different.
Yeah, facts.
These men want to have their palace. Have your palace, my guy.
Yeah.
Over here, we say what we want.
Yeah.
And it's a bit sticky. Because like I said, by the time George is up there,
It's going to be different.
it's going to be mad. It's going to be a bit mad.
It's going to be bitches in the palace.
There's going to be hoes in the palace.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Facts.
So, I don't know, bro. It's a very, very, very interesting time to be alive. Tradition is done. It's on the breaking point of being done in every aspect, like in the families, in the workplace, and in the power structures of our society. All of it is breaking down.
Damn.
And just as that happens, Liz is like, I'm out.
I'm done.
I'm out. And everyone's like,
Raw.
here we go.
It's the start.
Snowball.
I was literally
Snowball.
Literally, bro.
Literally. Fuck, this is going to be the longest episode ever. We've got IG questions to do.
We do have IG questions too.
Fucking hell, let's get through it.
Let's go. Right, guys. The IG question of the week is the biggest lie you've told your parents. As per Juicy, and I'm just going to bang through them, James.
Go on then.
I lost my new phone 2 days after my 14th birthday. I said I was held up at knife point. That I couldn't go to church because the pastor likes children.
No. He said it to your parents.
But it's also one of those ones, do you believe what your child says? And why is your child saying this?
Yeah, that's the real question.
You know
why
what I
are you
mean?
saying this?
Why is your child saying it? Why is my child saying this? You can be as mad as you want.
Yeah.
But you have to think in the back of your mind, why is my child saying
And
this?
what does it look like if I drapes him to church? If he's
Fact.
not lying. If I find out he's not lying and he told me
Mom,
the pastor likes you.
I'm not going. He likes kids.
And she says, shut the fuck up and get in the car.
We're going to the Lord's house.
And then we find out in 2 weeks that man's been arrested. I can't look much. Social services are coming to the yard.
Fact, because I done told you, Mom.
Yeah, Mom, I begged you not to take me. That's scary.
That's internal conflict.
That really, really is.
That I was at Pizza Hut while I was actually... Sorry, I've written this so wrong. While that I was at Pizza Hut when I was actually being railed by the boy my parents disapprove of.
God.
Told them that I needed a blank check for school books, but I cashed it for weed money.
My youth can never say, Dad, I need a blank check. For what? School books.
We're going to
How
school
much
together.
are the fucking school
We're going
books?
to the school together. Because if Because by the time we get there, if you're not shaking like a shitting dog,
Bro.
then maybe I'll run you the check.
Run me the magazine thing they give you, and I'll tick the boxes. Do you remember that thing they used to put in your book bag?
Yeah.
Run me that thing, the subscription thing,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you how much it is.
Fuck
A blank check,
School books.
and you're old enough to smoke weed. What?
Yeah, backwards. I got really sunburnt skiving off school, and I told them the roof came off. In my defense, I was high.
My God, I would beat the life out of my child. How are you so sunburnt? The roof came off the school, and I was in the sun for hours.
Pardon?
My belt is clean off my waist. Bro, clean off my waist.
Hilarious.
Oh, God.
That I was heavy on my period, but I was aborting a child.
Oh, my God.
Family.
Oh, my God.
Family. That the pregnancy test was my sister's. They sent her back home for a year. Back home. For
Nigeria, innit?
Family. I promise you now, if I'm a female and my sister done said, oh, that's my pregnancy, and they sent me back,
We're both going back. Oh, no one's going back.
someone's dying.
Oh.
Someone's dying
They sent her back.
for a
home
year.
For a year.
I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I've got a boyfriend and
social
I've
circles.
got social circles.
Yeah, it's GCSE season.
Someone's dying, James.
Bro, they sent her back home for a year and you still didn't say nothing.
Listen, cuz.
You let them book the flights, everything.
Everything.
You let me take the licks, everything.
No remorse, no.
And you just sat there and didn't say
You
nothing.
can never be my sister.
Oh, 1 minute, you're dead to me.
when I
you're
come
dead
back,
to me.
you better be out the yard.
Oh, I'm over there training. I'm over there training. Bro, you're just gonna see me
better
with the
be out the
tightest
yard.
cane roll when I get back.
Just-
Cane roll and Vaseline on my cheeks.
I'm ready.
It's arms as soon as I touch down.
Jokes. Told my dad that someone stole my necklace, but I sold it to pay for my Cancun ticket.
No way.
The more and more I read these, like, I'm actually scared of having kids.
Bro, it's terrifying.
Because I feel like, obviously I don't know this yet, but I feel like I'll be a provider in all aspects for my kid's life. But I feel like you can't take the piss out of me like that because I can't be held for my actions. I would want to beat the Christ out of you.
I look back, when I hear stuff like that, I think back to when I was not even a kid.
Yeah.
To be fair, they're going Cancun, they're not even a kid. I took...
The 18 minimum.
There's so many times where I took the piss.
Yeah.
Like, I remember... not even took the piss out of them, but just like, I shouldn't be allowed to do this.
Yeah.
When I went to go to AITA, for example,
Yeah.
I was like 300-400 pounds short.
Okay.
And I was too scared to ask my parents. So I just extended my overdraft
Oh, shit.
and just took 4 bills out of it and
Yeah.
just paid off this holiday.
Yeah.
And I'm in there thinking, I shouldn't be allowed to, because I don't know what the repercussions even are.
Yeah, I just see I'm getting more money. And
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying
just
yes.
giving me free money.
Yeah, and I'm saying yes.
Bro, I didn't get out of that overdraft till like 2 years ago. It's been a decade. I didn't know the repercussions.
Yeah.
So my mum should have come with me to the bank
Yeah.
when I opened that account.
Yeah.
And they said, do you want an overdraft? And she should have slammed it and said,
no.
1,000,000% not.
No, yeah.
Because I spent a decade in that bitch. Just incurring interest.
Yeah.
Long, bro.
Fucking jokes. All right. Told my stepdad I was on holiday. Meanwhile, I was in rehab for mental illness.
Jesus Christ. First of all, what do you mean rehab for mental illness? What is that?
I have no idea. That I went to my friend's house for a sleepover. We went to a party instead. I was rushed to A&E. I was 14.
Oh my God. Bro, I bet that's happened bare times. Bare
times.
I remember, like, was it prom night? Either prom or someone's sweet 16
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
And one of my boys got twist up.
Oh, swear.
Twist up. We had to carry, his name was Callum. We had to carry him home. He was not allowed to be drinking, bro. and he was paralytic.
Oh my.
I remember knocking on the door
Yeah.
at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
for his mum to come down in her dressing gown. I've never heard someone so angry. Drapes his collar, closed the door, and all you can hear is, get the fuck upstairs. You fucking dickhead, get the fuck up. I was like, yo.
Jeez.
I'm so happy I've never been in that state, especially when I was younger. I remember, I've told you before, I tried to sneak in my yard at 5 before, innit? After a party. My mom told me to be back at 11. Give me a break. It was either my social circle or get back at, like, or I'm like ruining my relationship with my mum.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be so livid.
Yeah.
Or my boys think I'm a pussy.
Yeah. I'd rather ruin my relationship with my
I
mum.
can't go to a party that starts at 10:30 and be home for 11.
It doesn't make
That's
sense.
a waste man thing.
Yeah.
That's a waste man thing.
Yeah.
And then I can't not go to the party because I've got no excuse.
Yeah, facts.
I've been out with my brethren all day.
Yeah.
And they're saying, are we going to this party? What's my excuse for going home?
Yeah.
Please tell me. Because they came to the yard when I had to go home for dinner. And they heard you say I could go to the party. They heard you say it. They didn't hear you say be back at 11.
Yeah.
I begged my mum, please. Please, not 11.
Yeah.
The thing starts at 10:30.
Yeah.
She was like, that's your business if it starts at 10:30. Who starts a party at 10:30? Everyone.
Everyone. In this day and age, everyone.
Everyone. And it starts at 10:30. People ain't touching until 12.
Well, facts.
Mum, I can't come home at 11. She was like, right, 11:30. I was like, Mum, you're taking a piss out of me. Got home at 5. Because I remember I was sitting on the sofa, everyone's vibing. I was like, I looked at the time and it was like 11:45.
Yeah.
So I've already taken a piss. But I was like, I can get away with this.
Yeah.
I was like, right, time to go. Stood up. One girl sat on my lap. And she was like, where are you going?
Oh.
And I was like, I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
She was like, why the fuck would you go home?
Yeah.
16-year-old me. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, facts. I don't have an answer.
And I can't tell you, my mum said I need to be home.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
16.
Yeah. I'm a grown man.
I'm a grown up. My mustache is in full swing.
I'm a grown ass man.
I'm a grown ass man with a grown ass dick. There's no way I can say my mum said I need to be home for 11:30.
Grown ass dick.
Bro.
Jokes.
One thing led to another. I got home a few strongbows later. I stumbled home at 5 as my mum's going to the toilet.
Worst
What the fucking odds?
timing ever.
She made me. I think I said it before. She made me stay awake all night. 'Cause I had my first shift at my part-time job the next day at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. I go home at 5 a.m.
James, I promise. My mum could scream all she wants. You're staying up all night. I'm going to bed.
Bro, I was laying on my bed asleep, and she would get in there and say, "Wake the fuck up." All day the next day. Wake the fuck up. If you're tired, that's your fucking business. Wake the fuck
I
up.
told you to come up at this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. You should have got a full night's sleep from 11:30.
For your first
You
day
could
at
have
your new
slept
job.
all afternoon. But no.
Look at you now.
Look at you now. I was knackered, Fuhad.
How did the shift at work go?
Terribly. Terribly. I hated it. It was only 4 hours as well.
Yeah.
I fucking hated
You were
it.
in groggy, boy. Groggy.
They thought this guy is not built for this
Yeah.
job. How did he get this job?
You must have got home and crashed, bro.
Oh, bed. I think it literally lasted from 4:30 till 8:30. Got home for like 9:15, because I live like down the road. Bed. Didn't chat to no one. Looked at my mum. She looked at me like this. She was watching TV, I remember, because you can open my door and there's a hallway in front.
Yeah.
And you can just see through the doorway into the living room where mum's sofa is there. I'd open the door, turned around, closed the door, like facing the door, like turned around, went to like step up the stairs, which are here, looked in the living room. My mum's looking at me like that, dressing gown, cigarette.
Yeah.
Didn't smile, just looked at me like that. Looked straight back, Coronation Street. When I walked upstairs, and you're like, fucking bitch. You're such a fucking bitch, bro. You just don't fucking know what I'm going through. You don't even know what I'm going through, bro.
Jokes.
Vex, bro. You start punching your bed. Punching your bed. And then you hear the spring.
Yeah.
She's like, what's that? He just lay down. Yeah. Oh, I hated being a teenager. I hated being a teenager.
Fuck, that's hilarious. All right. Biggest lie you've told your parents. My mum wouldn't let me go to a house party, so I told her it was a last day of chemo celebration.
What? Who's got cancer?
That's the first thing I'm asking.
My mum would never let me get away with that. There's no way in hell you've got a brethren that's got cancer.
And I didn't know about it.
And I didn't know about it. And then
Until today.
They made it through. The last day of chemo, they've made it through. And I'm only hearing about it today? Nah, you're a liar.
Yeah.
Last day of chemo.
I'm dropping you off there.
Yeah.
Run me the address.
Show me, If I don't see a bald head, if I don't see grey skin and a bald head.
And banners.
Yeah, and banners and balloons.
Beating the shit out of you. You're like, Mum, no, stop. I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
What time he's getting there?
I don't know what time he's getting there. Oh, fuck. That it was just some baby powder.
Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ, bro. Coke?
Cocaine.
Under your parents' roof?
Family.
What are we doing? These lot do what they want.
What they want. That I don't know why their tires are flat. I let the air out in case they came after me whilst I snuck out.
Yeah. Bro, that's the funniest shit. That is the funniest shit.
Oh, shit and hell.
Like saying, man, ain't coming home, fam. That's so funny. Oh, my God.
That I'm on a night shift whilst I was on a sneaky link with my mum's work colleague.
Wow. Juicy.
Wow. That the carpet burns on my knees was from tripping up the stairs.
Yuck. Slopping.
That I found a wallet with 5K meanwhile I was selling that cocoa.
What? Fam? I can't imagine my dad saying, where's this $5 come from?
Where's this 5K
It's
come
this $5 in cash. Where's it come from?
Pinkies.
I found a wallet. How big was this wallet?
It must have been wham!
5 bags.
Oh. Told her I was walking funny and my neck was bruised because I was in a fight last night. Walking funny.
Woy, yoy.
She got pipe.
She got that caramel convo.
Spin that back.
Oh God.
My days. It wasn't my sticky stick on the underside of the toilet seat. Yuck. Underside.
How?
Fam, man put the thing and just nutted and closed it. Disgraceful.
Oh my God.
That I was at my BBFs. Oh, my BBFs. That I was at my BFFs. These times, I was with my sneaky link and he had a knife to my throat.
What? What? Is that kink play?
Fam,
Or did
she
shit
wrote
go south?
trauma.
Oh, it went south. It went south. Jesus.
And a knife to my throat.
Hold on, thinking, my mum don't even know I'm here. My mum don't even know I'm here.
That's exactly
I'm
the
gonna
face
die.
she's making. The face you're making is exactly the face she made. Help me.
There's no way out. Because if I tell her where I am, I'll go home to a knife to my throat.
Facts.
She'll tell man to kill me.
Told them I was at a friend's, but I was recording a sex tape with 2 guys for Pornhub.
Jesus Christ, man.
I helped them look for the knife I was hiding in my room.
This is ridiculous. This is actually getting ridiculous.
It's not a vibrator. I found one of those big pencils from primary school and kept it for nostalgia. Do you remember the fuck off pencil?
Bro, yes, I do.
It wasn't a vibrator. That's jokes.
Oh, Jesus.
Last one. That I thought the condoms I bought were water balloons and picked them up by mistake.
Christ almighty, bro.
Fucking hell. But yeah.
That's funny.
That was the question of the day, guys.
Right. This must be the longest episode we've ever done.
This
must be the longest episode we've ever done.
We're giving you back-to-back long episodes.
Yeah, we're going for the marathon
we are.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. If you're still here, Thank you so much. We appreciate
Facts.
you. We love you. Head on over to patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs.
You know the
Get your
vibes.
bonus episodes.
Yeah,
get
man.
your extra content. Join the cult babies
Yes,
for good,
sir.
for good. And as always, guys, love, love, love.
Gang, gang, gang.